Welcome to chapters 6, words to review. There aren't very many this time, but we'll jump right into it. To begin with, when dealing with the nth root of a, what this is talking about, it's talking about a certain format. So this is a root or radical. All right, the simple square root symbol, or rad, as you'll hear me say sometimes. This is a radical. The nth root deals with what's inside here. So you could put a little n here, and you could put any number you wanted in here. This would be the second root. This would be the third root, or the fourth root, or the fifth root. All right, and then a is what is inside. It is the radicand. So the index of a radical, or of a root, is the n value. So n equals the index. Now the simplest form of a radical are rads that cannot be reduced. And we do this by factor tree. Like radicals have the same they have the exact same index and the exact same radicand. A power function is just like a quadratic or cubic. There is I'm just going to say a nice number in exponent. Okay, that means x cubed is a power function. X to the 1/2 is a power function. X to the 5/3 is a power function. Basically, oh, and you could put any number you wanted in front. These are all power functions. The key is to a power function is that the coefficient and the exponent must be rational. So I'm going to put here y equals ax to the b, because this number and that number have to be rational, or nice numbers. So composition. A composition is a function of a function. And what this means is you might have a function that looks like this. You might have that. But all of a sudden, I'm going to change what the x is, and I'm going to make it look like another function. I'm going to put a whole other equation into an equation. Inverse relation. An inverse relation are where the inputs are switched. Okay, to find an inverse relation, it's a two-step or a multi-step process. You first switch x and y, meaning change the x into a y and the y into an x, and then solve for y. An inverse function are when, I'm just going to put this in here, f of g of x equals x, and g of f of x equals x. It's basically, you could say, both composts are the same. All right, a radical function is an equation that has a rad in it, or function. It's basically the same for both of these. A function or equation that has a radical in it. So again, it's a function or equation that has a radical in it. And that should be all the vocabulary words for you today. All right, so 6.1 is next.